Does it piss you off when I sound like this? Your anger makes it all worth it.
Hardcore team deathmatch.
Let me take a selfie.
You're listening to 32.7